Marin, we have people from all around the world here that are fans.
Mm-hmm. Hi, guys.
Hi.
And I mean, I know you've in your life have gone through tough press conferences, but here this is going to be very tough, Marin.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to start right away with Pierre, who is in Strasbourg, Marin. And Pierre, go ahead.
Yes. Hello, Marin.
Hi,
so,
Pierre.
what is your pre-game routine?
Pre-game routine. It's pretty simple. Nothing that you would have to write in a book. But usually, what us all players need to do every day is to have at least 20 to 30 minutes of hitting on the tennis court, just to field all the shots, that we make sure that we didn't forget everything since yesterday. So just to get your body moving, try the forehands, backhand serve, and things like that. I would say really, really rarely that it happens that guys actually go on the court without that warm-up. And so I usually do it maybe 3 hours before my match. After that, get some lunch, and like here in the players' lounge, just sitting around waiting for the match, watching the matches, talk a little bit with my team, with my coach, what to do on the courts, and 10-15 minutes before I do a little bit extra warm up before the match, and that's it.
Okay.
No Rocky songs.
Okay.
So disappointing. What about like all the superstitions and putting the tape on the grip and no?
That lacks in my routine.
It's probably a good thing.
Maybe
though,
I
right?
should update it. Maybe I should update it to more superstitions.
Talk with Rafa. I think he can give you a few hints.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's move to the south of France. We have Arik calling from Valoris, which is near Nice.
So I wanted to ask how long you were planning to keep on playing before retiring.
Are you my wife or? But my wife asked me too.
Your wife asked you the same question?
I mean, more in joking way. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still feeling young, even though with these youngsters come, I'm starting to realize I'm not that young anymore. So who knows? Physically, I'm feeling well. Mentally and motivation-wise, I'm feeling good. And in general, in sport, a lot of guys are playing longer. You see now Modric, for example, in Real Madrid, he's 35 and still playing great. And so many guys that are 35, 36. I mean, Roger is 39, and he's still planning on to play. So I feel that I have four great years ahead of me, and I'm still enjoying myself, and I still feel that I can play good. So you have a long time ahead of you.
Is it more often, maybe now that you have a kid, that sometimes you have to take your bags and go on a swing for like 4 weeks, and you wouldn't mind staying home a little bit longer?
Yeah, of course. Of course, that's the case with the baby now of 9 months. It's just a little bit different. But when I'm losing at the tournament, now I feel happy. I'm going home. So both ways. If I'm winning, I'm happy. If I'm losing, I'm happy too. So it's it's the part of the job, and my wife obviously understands, and we are constantly like this video chatting, and it's keeping in touch like that.
So it's a win-win really for you.
Yeah.
Nice approach on life. Sasha in Munich, the floor is yours.
Hi Marin. So first off, congratulations on your win against Felix Auger-Aliassime.
Thank you.
You're playing Hugo Humbert in the next round. I wanted to know if you're happy to see him play Tsitsipas for 3 hours and 15 minutes before.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am, definitely. But they played amazing. They played a great match yesterday. I watched a part of it, especially at the end. They both were fighting and had a great spirit. It was the best match on this tour level that I've seen on Master Series in this year. It was a really, really great level, and great finishing also to the match. It was Tsitsipas was very close to win. Humbert also in the second set, but he's having good end of this year, and he won tournament in Antwerp. So he's in good form, and for me, I just want to keep going with my good game. I felt that I played great with Felix, and I want to continue like this.
I have a follow-up just real quick. As Hugo Humbert, can you tell us just on a bigger picture, what type of future do you see for this guy? Because, I mean, Tsitsipas we know, but Hugo Humbert.
He's still developing as a player, and I feel that he's got still improvement to make. I feel physically he still can improve. Comparing himself to Tsitsipas, for example, to Zverev. They are physically already shaped as athletes, and I don't think they're going to be able to improve so much. But with him, I feel there is a gap, another 2-3 years for physicality that he can still improve, and he's already a great talent. He's showing that he's playing really well. So it's not really easy to predict, but as all the French guys, he's extremely talented. He can play on any surface, any kind of court, and even here indoors, playing Tsitsipas is definitely not easy and battling that hard. So really good talent, and I hope for him that he's going to be a great player for future.
Okay, great. We go now back to France. We are in Sergi, and we have Nicholas who has a question for you. Sergi is close to Paris.
Hi, Marin. I hope you're fine. And I saw you last year in Roland Garros. And I want to ask you, do you have a favorite surface?
Yeah, my favorite surface. I don't know. I would. It's not easy. Depends on the season. But I enjoy playing on grass, and then I would say, the best success on grass in last several years. But for example, looking at the results, U.S. Open has been my best Grand Slam. So it's tough to pick one or the other. But I enjoy both Wimbledon, both U.S. Open, and interestingly, in last 3-4 years, I started to enjoy much more clay. Before, I didn't have so much success on clay. I knew I always played well, but I didn't have such a great success because of all the Spanish guys. And so many playing really well on clay. But last few years, I really enjoy it. So it depends on the season, and I feel today tennis is quite similar. If you take the tournaments in outdoor and clay, the game is played quite similarly. So I enjoy everywhere, but Grand Slams are definitely really nice to play.
I think I agree with you. I think U.S. Open, you play pretty good on the U.S. Open surface.
Yes.
Alua is the final, last but not least, from Kazakhstan, from Nur Sultan, in fact, to be precise. Alua, all yours.
Hello, I wanted to ask, how do you celebrate titles?
Depends. If it's US Open, then that was a really big celebration with my team, firstly at New York. And when I came back home, just to put perspective, hometown is just only 5,000 population, and for the reception there was around 40,000 people that came from all around cities, and it was incredible celebration, and that's going to stay in a memory for me for the rest of my life. It's always important to celebrate your victories and winning the tournaments, because they do come too often. Even though I'm on the tour for more than now 13 years, I won 18 titles, and they don't really come that too often, even though you can be playing great in the seasons, but titles are not easy to win, so you need to celebrate when you do have a chance.
Thank you, all of you guys, wherever you are. And let's just one last thing. I'm going to count to 3. On 3, take a funny pose and hold it for 3 seconds. We're going to screenshot it and end the Zoom this way. Okay, everybody ready?
Yes.
All right, 1, 2, 3.